Hey, welcome back to Modern Life for the 70s Mind. My name is Bob, and we will be doing another reaction video today, which I'm excited about actually. Um, as you know, if you know my channel, I always do just something really quick that kind of goes back to like the 60s or 70s. And I got a really quick one today. So all those people who say that I spend too much time talking about the 70s, you don't have long to wait through this one. I found, and I forgot I even had it. It is an original, no knockoff, an original Oscar Mayer Wiener whistle. I don't ask me when I got this. I was really young, but I don't remember how I got it. But I know I've had this for a long time, and you probably can't tell, but it says Oscar Mayer on here, and it would be a little whistle. So let me. I haven't blown this thing for years, so let me see. There you go. And there's a little. I remember there's a little hole on top. So that's it. That's my big. That's my big find of the day. My wiener whistle. Sorry. That just doesn't sound quite right, but I think I'm just going to leave that at I'm going to leave that at that, and I hope you enjoyed looking back on that. um, oh my gosh, today I'm going to be going over a song by Chris Stapleton. I've seen it all over the internet. I do a lot of searching to see what other songs people are reacting to, and I know I've seen a bunch on this, and the song is Tennessee Whiskey. I don't know it, his version of it. I do know the original song Tennessee Whiskey, because George Jones sang it, and my dad was a huge George Jones fan, and I kind of grew up listening to pretty much all his songs. George Jones, oh man, talking about going from funny to sad. George Jones is kind of important to me because my dad, just to give you a little background, my mom and my dad were probably the most in love couple you would ever meet. Till the day they passed away, they were deeply in love. And George Jones sings a song that I will never ever play again because I literally break down in tears every time I play it. And if you know George Jones, you know what song I'm talking about, and it's called "He Stopped Loving Her Today." And if you don't know the song, just a quick summary: when you first listen to the song, you kind of think she's been gone for a while, so he just kind of got over her. But it turns out, and not to be a killer of the surprise of the song, he only stopped loving her when he only stopped loving her when he died. So that song has a lot of meaning to me. So I won't play that song ever again. So when I saw George that Chris Stapleton was doing a George Jones song, that meant a lot to me, and I wanted to do it. So, anyways, so let me get my headphones on. Let me get set up, and I will be right back. All right, welcome back. I think I may have made a mistake when I was talking earlier. I think I said that George Jones was the original singer of the song. I'm not quite sure that's the truth. I want to say somebody else might have sang it first, but off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you who that would be. I don't think George Jones was the writer of it. I'm pretty sure of that, but just wanted to clarify that. If you know who the original singer was, or if it was George Jones, leave me a note in the comments below if you would. I would appreciate it. So the version of the song that we're going to be listening to today is from Farm Aid, and I think it was 2018. I like live versions because it kind of brings out the real singer, so I'm interested to see what that sounds like. So why don't we just start it up? I'm not sure what to expect here, but I'm hoping for the best. So here is Chris Stapleton singing Tennessee Whiskey. I like that grungy, high contrast, duotone background. It's pretty sharp. All right, setting the mood. Oh. Oh, this is sweet.
Is everybody having a good time tonight? I want to tell you who you're looking at up on the stage. Back here on the bass, he's keeping it low down all over the place. He come from Elkhorn City, Kentucky. His name is J.T.Q. Make him welcome now.
I like this.
Back here on the drums, sure enough having some fun. He come from West Monroe, Louisiana, y'all. His name is Derek Mixon, let me hear you scream. And over here on my right, he hates it when we put him in the spotlight. He come from Savannah, Georgia, Georgia. Let's hear it for the great Dave Carr. And down here on the end, a man that needs no introduction. He's played with Willie Nelson for 43 years. Is that right? 45 years. He come from Dallas, Texas, y'all. Let's have a warm Hartford welcome for the great Mickey Raphael. We got him on loan tonight. Now, do you know what time it is?
Okay, so it sounds like he's done with the introductions. Well, we are about halfway done with the song, and we're just getting past the introductions. That might be a record for the longest intro that I've ever seen. But it was fun, right? If you've watched me in the past, you know I've made comments before that when a singer introduces his musicians, his band members, I love that. I think it's really important that these people get acknowledged. For the simple reason, I think when they get acknowledged, they feel that they're more vital, I guess, to the band, which is going to elevate their performance. And the more that the band elevates their performance, Chris Stapleton's performance will be elevated. So I think it just benefits everybody because it is a band, even though there's a singer, a lead singer. It's the whole band that really makes the song. So I think that's important. I also like when singers talk through their talk through some of it, sing talking, or what I don't know what the word would be. It gives me a little bit of a flashback to like a Peter Frampton Peter Frampton kind of comes to mind. And it adds dimension to the song. So you're not just going to go into the standard verse, chorus, verse, verse, chorus. It kind of breaks the song up, and I like that a lot. About the sound, when this first started, that's smooth, sultry guitar paired with that harmonica and the bass, the slow bass line, that was beautiful. It kind of makes you want to grab somebody and do a little bit of a slow dance, doesn't it? I really, really like that part. I think I've almost enjoyed this intro more than some songs that I've listened to. So that's really good. That's a really good start. And also I liked at the very beginning the acoustic guitar. That kind of came in at one point. It was a little bit more in the forefront. And I like the sound of that. I just love acoustic guitars, so that was a nice spot for me. So all right, let's keep going. Let's see if we finally get into the song here.
Oh, it's time. It's almost the night time, so it's almost the right time to drink some whiskey.
There we go.
Used to spend my nights out in the bar room. Yes, I did, y'all.
Ooh.
Liquor was the only love I known.
Hear that acoustic?
But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom and brought me back from being too far gone. You're right smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy.
Holy cow.
Honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time.
Oh my gosh, how cool was that run that he did? That was nuts. I think he must have squeezed in like 15 different notes in a matter of like 3 beats. That was amazing. I'd like to play that back, but I have a tendency to drag out these videos, so I'll keep you. I'll spare you from that. That was flawless, wasn't it? Again, just based on that one little run he had, the timing and the pitch were perfect. So it's pretty clear that this is not very similar to the George Jones version. George Jones's version was very, if you've heard it, you'll know it was very laid back, smooth, more traditional country. This is a country song, but it's very strong bluesy vibe with even a little dash of like soul to it. It's completely different. It seems to be played a little slower as well, probably because of the blues to it. And I love his smooth, raspy voice. It's kind of raw and dirty. I like that. It makes for an amazing listen so far. So let's keep going. I'm liking it so far.
I look for love in all the same old places, y'all. Found the bottom of the bottle's always dry.
Oh.
Yes, it is now. But when you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to give me. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. brandy.
That's nuts.
Honey, I stay stoned. I just stay stoned all the time.
Holy cow. Again, I don't even recognize this from the George Jones version. It's just so completely different. With that said, if you're a fan of country music or not, either way, you have to love this presentation that he's putting on with his own take on it. You know, I'm a big fan of screaming and stuff like that. And at first, when I first heard this, I'm like, okay, he's screaming, but he's not at all. What he's doing is not screaming. I think it's just his way of singing. It's very controlled and very intentional. It's not free like screaming would normally be. It's just the way he sings higher notes, and he seems very comfortable at that level. I don't think he's pushing it at all. It's just a very, I would say, a raspy falsetto, I guess, when he sings a little higher. So, all right. Well, so far I'm loving it. I'm going to go ahead and play this to the end, and let's see where this goes.
Thank you all so much. We love you. That's our time. Thank you for having us.
Whoa. You know what I really liked? I loved that Fender guitar coming in because it was such a contrast to the other musicians, what they were playing. So to sum it up, between the acoustic guitar, the harmonica, those unplugged feelings, and then you add the Fender, that's just like adding a slice of heaven to it. His vocals were out of this world. What control of the pitch and the raspy falsetto that I was talking about, and the emotion behind it all was just nuts. I don't know enough about the song to know if there's like other versions of it or anything. I'd like to know if there are, and if they are they like this? I don't know if this was his take on it or if other people have sung it in the same style, but either way, this is a wonderful take on this song. And finally, I guess the other thing I could say is visually, I liked the minimalist look on the stage. There wasn't a lot on the stage. There was even just like a little table covered with some type of blanket or something. It was really cool. And the background images, there were a couple of them were really nice. So, all right, let me get these headphones off, and I'll be back with my final thoughts. All right, welcome back. That was quite a ride, wasn't it? That was really nice. I expected it to be good only because there's so many reactions to this video, but I didn't see this coming. I guess I had in my mind more the George Jones version, so I was expecting something a little more country, not quite as bluesy and jazzy as this was, or bluesy, I guess, and soulful. I'll put it that way. What an amazing talent this guy is. It's really a amazing voice. I mean, between his outstanding vocals, the talented musicians that were there, and the overall presentation of the song, it just blew me out of the water. Again, like I said, I expected it to be good, just not quite this good. This is going to make now like 6 or 7 reactions in a row that were basically perfection. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do if I ever come across a video that I don't like that much. I'm going to have to learn to fake it or something. I'm definitely looking forward to hearing more from him, and I really hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, because I thought it was great. Good job, Chris. All right. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please click the thumbs up below. I really appreciate it, guys. And if you can subscribe to my channel, that would even be better. And as always, sharing it is even better than that. So, all right, guys, I will catch you next time. I'll probably get another video here in a day or two. So I will see you soon. Peace out. Have a great day.